But we begin this morning in our nation's capital, where trouble is brewing for President Biden this morning as two Democrats call on him to drop out of the presidential race, with more reportedly set to come out against his re-election bid in the coming days. Texas Congressman Lloyd Doggett was the first domino to fall. The congressman telling NewsNation's Austin affiliate he has stayed too long.
And if I have any regret is not having spoken up earlier about this. All of us were concerned, and anything we might say would make it more difficult for the president. In talking with people here, it just seems to me that everyone wants a choice that's different than what we have.
It seems as though everyone wants a choice that is different from what we have. Well, covering it all is NewsNation's Alina Shirazi. She's at the White House this morning. Alina, a former Obama cabinet member, is even speaking out this morning.
Nick, good morning. Yeah, former Congressman and Obama-era Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro, he ran against President Biden in the 2020 primaries. If you remember, he says President Biden looks like one of the weakest candidates in presidential history, really taking one of the boldest stances we've heard so far. But Secretary Castro calling on President Biden to withdraw, saying, quote, defeating Donald Trump is too important for Democrats to do nothing. And while she didn't directly call on him to end his re-election bid, Washington Democratic Congresswoman Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez telling an Oregon TV station that the president will lose to President Trump in November. Nick?
Oh, Alina, there are so many questions I have for you, but these Democrats may not be the last ones to speak about all this, right?
Yeah, Nick, you said the first domino to fall, they just keep on falling, right? Reports say at least 25 House Democrats are ready to call on President Biden to drop out of the race, and in a potentially crushing blow to his re-election efforts. These aren't believed to really be some of those far-left progressive candidates either, right? So we know that according to Reuters, lawmakers in battleground districts were being peppered with questions about Biden's ability to win. Even former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who defended President Biden following his debate flop, says it's a, quote, legitimate question to ask about Biden's fitness to serve. We also know that's all as President Biden telling a room full of supporters during a Tuesday fundraiser that he nearly fell asleep during the debate, which he blamed on all of his international travel schedules in the weeks leading up to his performance. Nick?
Alina, something else to keep an eye on this morning. I tell you, there are so many things that we're watching this morning. Alina, Jeff Zients is set to hold an all-staff call this afternoon, reportedly to tell staffers to keep their heads down and weather the storm. Whether or not that comes this morning, Alina, is that something that they need to look out for?
Yeah, so they were supposed to meet earlier today, but we know that's actually been pushed to 6:30 Eastern time later. So we are waiting to see what comes out of all of that today. But Nick, really an eerily quiet morning here, certainly at the White House. We'll continue to keep you guys monitored on what happens today as well.
Alina, quiet for now, but I think the more storms are coming. Alina, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.